If you want to leave your 9-to-5 job and you want to be a freelancer, then this video is definitely for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the steps that you need to take to ensure that you have a smooth transition when it comes to freelancing. So make sure you stick around and watch all the way to the end of this video. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Phoebe, and on this channel we talk all things freelancing and personal growth. So make sure you stick around if this is something you are interested in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a video. So guys, you want to leave your 9-to-5 and start your own freelancing business. That's great because you're probably someone like me who just enjoys doing their own thing and just enjoys the freedom of being able to do what they want when they want, right? However, you guys have probably heard me say this over and over again, that freelancing is a lot of responsibility in terms of financially and making sure you're doing everything that you need to do in order to do things right. So one thing I would recommend is not just up and going, leaving your 9-to-5 just like that. There are a few things that you want to make sure you put in place before you actually write your resignation letter and say bye. Now, the reason why I'm laughing is because that's exactly what I did. I just handed in my resignation letter and said, bye, I'm going. And I didn't really have a plan as to how I was doing it. I had a lot going on at the time and I just wanted to up and leave. I couldn't do it. And I'm sure you're probably like that, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it, only because you want to prepare yourself financially and you want to know what you're doing and get a routine, a habit before you actually immerse yourself into it. One thing I definitely recommend is getting your first client at least before you leave your job. Make sure that the service that you are offering is a service that people actually want, that is in demand. Okay, so I'm going into the tips already, but I definitely believe that you need to kind of have a plan before you actually leave your 9-to-5. I don't even recommend people leaving their 9-to-5 these days. No, I'm joking. It depends. It's up to you as a person. I mean, you can still, I've known people to work for their company and as a freelancer. So they've left the company and they went back to work as a freelancer / contractor. I think with freelancing, you're just more flexible, I think, in terms of being able to do what you want. But remember, being a freelancer comes with many responsibilities. Okay, so I've got some steps that I really think that you need to take, and it's more about, so I'm not going to talk about all the legal side just yet or all the things that you need to set up, because that's very easy and can be done in like a day. I'm going to speak more about the things, the marketing, the sales, I guess, and the setting up of your business, and just to make sure that you understand everything that's going on. So I'll definitely say give it 6 months if you can wait that long. But obviously, the quicker you do it, the quicker you can get out of your situation if that's what you really want to do. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to clarify your vision. What is it that you want? Understand your goals and your mission. You really need to understand what it is you want. Now, the reason why I say this is also because you want to make sure that you have the skills for what it is you want to offer. Now, I'll definitely say that if you haven't got much experience in the work field, or if you don't know what's valuable out there, stay in your 9-to-5 and make sure you build the skills. You'll see a lot of successful freelancers already have the skill or have built the skill through their 9-to-5. The first month, I'll definitely say you need to find or identify your niche. Think about what is it that you're going to be offering to people. So let's say at the moment you're working in an office and you're doing a lot of, let's say, admin tasks. So figure out your niche. Are you a financial admin person? Then that way you can go into bookkeeping as a freelancer or something along those lines. So you can start to, think about what it is you can offer in the market. So then you want to think about understanding your industry. So if you are doing bookkeeping services or administrative services, who are the kinds of clients that you want to work with? Again, you could work with many business owners out there. If you're a bookkeeper, there are plenty of people out there who are business owners and don't like the financial side or don't like the bookkeeping side of things. So you want to think about who your ideal client is and understanding your industry. You also want to join join communities as well. So what people are saying, what questions people are asking, and finding out the answers to those. Like, just keep a diary, keep a notebook of something, just so that you can start to keep track of everything. The next thing you want to do is set your financial goals. Now, this is super important. You want to know how much you need to be making. So you definitely want to understand your financial goals and whether you can actually afford to leave right now or maybe in a few months' time. How much do you need to live? That's one thing you need to know. And how much will it cost you to run your business? You need to figure out all these things. This will help you to also set your prices as well, and making sure that you are charging the correct amount. After you've kind of figured out who it is you serve, what it is you are offering, and you understand your industry and how much you're charging, you want to start thinking about building a portfolio. You want to essentially build a portfolio that shows people, this is what I can do for you, and is an example of the work that you've completed. So if you are a financial or a bookkeeper, then you could get some testimonials. What you could also do is show somebody, this is how I can manage your books. You want to show yourself as an expert, that you know what you're doing. Essentially, that's what a portfolio does, is showing your experiences. Have you done this before? Can you actually help me, to do this task? You want to sharpen your skills. If you are working in the same industry that you want to go into as a freelancer, then, you've got the skills already. Your skills are probably being updated because you do some training at work or anything like that. But you also want to understand the outside industry, outside of employment, outside of corporate. You kind of want to understand that. So again, this is joining communities as well, using LinkedIn, getting into conversations that people are having around your industry. It's super important to stay up to date and understand what the latest things are. You want to start networking as well. Now, why do I say this? Again, your clients are going to come through networking. You want to start telling people what it is you do. In between all of these things, once you understand your industry and once you understand how much prices you're charging, you've built your portfolio, and you know what service you're providing, then you can easily put your website together. Platform, you should be on LinkedIn. Everyone should be on LinkedIn, and start networking with people and speaking to them, telling them what you're doing. Tell people and announce to people what it is you do. So you want to also find projects that's in line with what you're doing, projects that will help showcase what you can do. I would definitely say you shouldn't work for free. I don't believe in working for free, not in this day and age. A few years ago when I started, I would say, do up to 3 projects for free. I would say practice by yourself for free. Then you can offer services for a discounted rate. And then once you've got that experience in with your discounted rates, then you want to charge your full prices and let them know that you're new in this industry. One thing I want to suggest is that you don't make this long term, only because if you make it long term, you're going to feel like you're doing this work for nothing. So you definitely want to keep it maybe one project, one very short project or task. And then that way, you're building your portfolio. And also don't forget to obtain testimonials. And then you want to refine your processes. So now that you've got some experience in, what was it like to get your first client? Did you need any forms? Did you need some booking forms? What information do you need from them? Now you're going to start putting little systems or simple systems in place to help make that process easier for you. Because you're still employed, you still need systems to help you with certain tasks. So I use a tool like Dubsado. You can also get the code in the description below, and it's free to start off with. But if you have a tool like Dubsado, it will help you to automate a lot of your processes. So things like sending your contracts, your invoices and proposal, things like that, or your calendar, you can actually automate a lot of these things. Even if you're at work, your business is still working for you. You want to definitely make sure that you have simple systems in place to help you automate or streamline your processes so that your business is working even when you're not. And then you want to save and prepare. Okay, you need to be saving, you're testing the waters, and now you need to make sure that you've got financial security. I'll definitely say save at least 3 to 6 months worth of your bills if possible. So yeah, so once you have saved and you feel like you're getting consistent clients coming in and you're charging at the right prices, then you want to start to prepare to leave and do whatever it is you need to do to take that plunge whenever you are ready. You want to make sure that you are consistent and go all in. So those are my tips if you want to transition from being an employee to becoming a full-time freelancer. My tip: don't just get up and leave. Did you find these tips helpful? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know your tips. Like, what would you do as well? What challenges do you have? Anyway, that's it from me. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a video. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.